All right, tropical storm Cindy is now tropical depression Cindy. Once again, winds sustained at 35 miles an hour. Wanted to start you off on the latest track just to let you know where this tropical system is expected to go. Now, I will say, if you take this all the way out, parts of Pennsylvania are included under the track. But you see that L right there? That basically means it's going to be what we call a remnant low at that point. It'll lose its tropical conditions before it gets here. What we're looking at is going to be right here. Doesn't look like much. This looks like some rain that's made its way to Tennessee. But this leading edge of rain is where it could be here as we're waking up tomorrow morning. So we'll zoom out, just kind of show you what we are expecting. You can see that moisture moving in right there. Notice the time, about 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday, that we could be looking at kind of that initial band here. Now the central part of Cindy still all the way down around the Memphis area, so still way down to the southwest, but that leading band is really what has us concerned, especially as a cold front develops and pushes through on Friday afternoon. So that means a lot of moisture will be in place just ahead of a cold front, and a lot of rain could come down in a short amount of time. Because of that, the National Weather Service, they've issued a couple of reports out saying, hey, we know about the possibility. We're watching things closely. We might need to send out a flood watch or advisory because of the anticipated rain. I think that they'll do that over the next couple of hours. All the way through about 3:30, could see upwards of an inch of rain in Pittsburgh. Other communities over 2 inches of rain, and I think the Pittsburgh area likely will be looking at about 1.5 inches, maybe a little bit over 2 inches. This is probably one of the worst case scenarios that you're looking at there. But some communities could see 2 to 3 inches, especially in elevated areas. That's going to be the big concern as we're heading into tomorrow. So yeah, we want you to be ready. We're going to go 100% basically. You are going to see some rain tomorrow. We know that. We want you to be prepared if there is some flooding that's going to be out there. Now, today we do have a chance for some rain as well. I will point out the first flood advisory and warning watch actually just got issued down to the south. We do have some rain now at this point. One of those is going to be up in Butler, where we could see some small hail just north of Butler. We'll do a storm track on that for you and just kind of show you what we can expect from this. We'll try to do a storm track there. Doesn't want to do that, but just north of Butler, right along State Highway 422. That's where we're going to be watching closely for any type of weather that we could, or any type of strong cell that we could look at. It's 81 now, mostly cloudy conditions, winds out in the southwest at 8 miles an hour. Notice our dew point, it's back up around 70 degrees. If you haven't stepped out the door once again today, it's back to humid weather. Already at 81 in Pittsburgh, and we expect a high of 85 today. Butler at 82, and you can see that warm air continuing to move in. Franklin 75 in the Du Bois area at 78 degrees. Scattered rain will be possible for the afternoon. 85 degrees, your expected high. Winds out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Here's the good news for you. Yes, we are expecting heavy rain, some windy conditions as we're waking up on Friday. But as we're heading into Saturday, rain should wrap up by about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, right as the sun's coming up. And the rest of the day, it's looking dry at this point. Sunday also looking dry at this point. And look at the temperatures, mid to upper 70s. Should be fantastic the rest of the weekend. We do have a soggy day, though, on Friday that we are expecting. We'll be watching closely for that.
Yeah. You were just saying 2 to 3 inches of rain, depending on where you are. That's a lot of rain after all the rain we've had.
Yeah, thankfully we've had a couple of dry days, or mostly dry days. But yeah, we could be looking at some flooding, and I do expect that the National Weather Service will issue some flood advisories or watches very soon.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Ron.